Hi, I'm Bethany Kartchner with My Mind's Eye. Today I'm going to show you some fun techniques to do with their tinsel that came out with their Lost and Found line. I'll meet you in my studio.
I'm really excited to see that My Mind's Eye came out with tinsel on their Lost and Found line in the boys line. Obviously you can see I've been using this quite a bit, but this is their embellishment ribbon for that line. And not only can you use the embellishment ribbon, but you can also use the background cardstock for something. I mean, look at these cool tickets. You could use those for anything. That is very cool. So some quick background things about tinsel. The reason why I like it so much is because it adds a little bit of sparkle to a project, and it's got some texture to it. It reminds me of those woolly bear caterpillars of my childhood. So those are really fun. Now when you're using tinsel, you might be a little daunted about how to attach it to your project. What I like to do is I either like to use a stapler and I staple it. If you can't use a stapler for your project, then I like to use tacky glue or some other type of tough glue that is a liquid adhesive. Now to do this project, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this silver tinsel and coloring it. And it's really, really simple to do. I use alcohol inks, Adirondack alcohol inks. Ranger makes them. And I'm also using their little application pad, which is basically a felt pad cut into a rectangle. So you don't have to necessarily get this, but it does keep your fingers somewhat clean. So you can see I've done this one already, and I will show you how I made it this one a little bit smaller. So you can see that the tinsel is not quite as long as this one. I'll show you how I do that in just a minute. Now I did, on this one, I used the shell pink alcohol ink, and it didn't turn out very dark because this is a very light color. It's one of the alcohol ink's lights, but I really like this basic alcohol ink stream is its name. And so what you do is you just put a couple of drops on your felt pad, and you just tap on your tinsel and make sure you go around to the other side so you can get all sides. And that's all it is. That's all you do. And see, that's a nice color right there. If I wanted to add more color, I'd add more alcohol inks. And you just continue through the whole thing. And that's it. How simple is that? And you can get any color tinsel then just using your basic silver. So cool idea. Now another thing that I like to do with my tinsel, and I did it right here on this one, is I like to melt it with my heat gun. And you have to be careful with this so you don't burn your fingers, and you also have to be careful so you don't burn it so much that it looks like a rat's tail or something. But you can see it kind of gives it a vintage look. Right here on this side of the tinsel is not melted, and this side is melted. So it just makes those little pieces that stick out smaller and kind of curls them up. And it kind of, like I said, it kind of gives a vintage look, like it's been worn for a while. So that's something else that you can do. And I did that right here on this one. First of all, I colored it with the alcohol ink stream color, and then I melted it into, so it looks like this. And it just adds a little bit different texture, as you can see. So those are two really fun techniques that you can do with the My Mind's Eye tinsel. Have fun with these, and thanks for watching.